Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Snack Break. My name is Monique, aka The Eatin' This Bitch, and today we finally have some sweet things to herald in the fall and spooky season. We've got the Hostess Cupcake. I'm sure most of you are familiar with these. The Hostess Chocolate Twinkie. And the Freshley's Deluxe, Mrs. Freshley's Oreo Brownie. Now, this obviously isn't like spooky season themed, but I feel like the Oreo / cookies and cream brownie needed a little bit of redemption. I think if you guys remember seeing the video that had the Little Deborah's cookies and cream brownie, and that thing was really nasty. So when we saw that, I was like, oh, well, obviously, to get rid of that taste out of my mouth, we're gonna get something that obviously will taste a lot better. I have faith that it probably is really good. Anyway, we'll start with this one. It's very rare for me to see Hostess cupcakes packaged like this singularly. They usually come in like a double pack. So even though I feel like I've had the chocolate cupcakes before, I forget, like the ones with the chocolate frosting and the little like white swirly thing. I ate those all the time as a kid, as well, a number of other Hostess products. But I haven't had one in a really long time. And this one is so cute. So obviously orange for Halloween times, and there's like a little witch on the package. So I'm gonna safely assume, if I can actually open this, there we go. I'm gonna safely assume that the inside has like the usual white cream. Looks so fluffy. Iconic white icing. And usually you can tell from the bottom because that's where they inject the cream. Oh, it actually doesn't have it exposed. So let's see if this is orange on the inside, or is it just white cream? White cream, gross. So yeah, as you can see, just the regular white cream filling. So we'll just let that fall. Get in here with this lactate. Looks so squidgy, so fluffy. I mean, it just tastes like chocolate Hostess cake, but it's definitely not as moist as it used to be. It's definitely a lot drier now. I'm gonna just taste the cake and cream. Now, full disclosure, these were stored in the fridge because the day that we bought them, it was kind of warm outside and I didn't want them to stale or get weird on the counter. So I put them in the fridge. So I'm not sure if that has contributed to how dry the cake is. And it's not like super old either. Yeah. Kind of let down by the fact that it's a little dry, but the taste is very in keeping with that sort of cocoa-y Hostess taste. And the frosting just tastes like frosting. All right, we're gonna move right along to the Hostess chocolate Twinkie. I've never had a chocolate Twinkie before. I've only eaten the golden ones. I'm assuming it's probably just going to taste like the cupcake over there, but we'll see. This does seem a little bit more moist than the cupcake. Since this is already starting to break a bit on the bottom, we'll just let's go right ahead there. So usual Twinkie looks, not reinventing the wheel here, but I mean, Twinkies are iconic for a reason, right? So let's give this a try. is a little bit more moist than the cupcake. Very sweet. I mean, honestly, this barely tastes of chocolate to me. It's so disappointing. I mean, you're trying to keep these things cheap. They're cheap little cakes. They're cheap little snacks. You're not really expecting the most amazing chocolate quality here, but it's so dry, so sweet. Like, sometimes I wonder how I used to eat these. I loved Twinkies when I was a kid. How did I eat these without like all of my teeth falling out? All right, we're gonna move on to the Mrs. Freshley's Deluxe Oreo Brownie. I'm a big fan of the co-branded Mrs. Freshley's treats. Those there was like a Reese's cupcake that was very good. The Hershey's cakes have been great. Yeah, I really like them. Like they really kind of toe that line between like cheap little snack but like really decent quality. Let's see. Again, let's see if I can open this. Like, what child is expected to be able to open this without an adult supervision? There we go. Obviously, I'm a child and I can't open these snack cakes by myself. There we go. Let's see if we just slide this on out here. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying not to like rip the entire package, but I feel like that just might have to happen. Ooh, look at that. Big old chocolatey brownie right here, topped with kind of like Oreo cookie crumbs. I wish there was like maybe some pieces of the cream on top. I think that would be nice. I'm gonna break that in half here. So it looks really moist and fudgy. Has the Oreo crumbs on top. Like I said, I really do wish there was some sort of incorporation of the cream. Just because when I think Oreo, I think the cookie, you know, as a whole, not just the chocolate wafers. I think of the cream too. So they should have found some way to integrate that, but we'll see. Smells good. Smells like a cheap brownie. So let's get into it. Fudgy, very moist, lots of cocoa powdery taste. Again, I'm kind of missing the cream element. If they could have just done a filling or like little dollops of it on top somehow. This just tastes like a decent, inexpensive chocolate fudge brownie, you know? Or maybe just fudge brownie. I don't know if I would even go as far to say chocolate. It doesn't have that velvetiness and richness that you would get from like actual pieces of chocolate. The cocoa butter in there, like lending some moisture to the proceedings. Not bad by any means, but just okay. But if we were gonna compare it to the Little Deborah cookies and cream brownie, this beats it in leaps and bounds. I would definitely say make sure you have some milk. I mean, I guess you were supplying the cream if you're drinking the milk along with the brownie, because this will stick all up in your business. I'm definitely gonna have to brush my teeth very well after this video because there's chocolatey stuff all over my mouth. Gross. All right, y'all. I think that's about it for now. So yeah, the Hostess kind of spooky season themed cupcake, not great. The chocolate Twinkie, again, not great. The Mrs. Freshley Oreo brownie, not bad. If you're looking for a fudgy, quick, cheap treat and you see that at your local bodega or corner store, you probably should pick it up. It's fudgy, it'll get the job done. Just don't forget the milk, all right? So I think that's all for today's episode of the Snack Break. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. It's Friday, so have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again soon.